The biggest aha moment was really just getting the partners together and talking about stuff that is just away from the normal stuff that we talk about day to day, and realizing that sometimes when we feel really far apart, because maybe we have an audit partner and a tax partner, an advisory partner, and we do such different work and we work on different clients, that we're all facing the same things, and that when we start talking about it and we have a common language, which the high performance firm workshops are all giving us a common language to use, that we're really dealing a lot with the same things, and it gives us the opportunity to work through those things and to realize that we really still are a firm, and that we're not just separate departments kind of working on our own things.
I would say the biggest aha moment I've had is maybe just the confidence in myself. I was at a position where I was given more management responsibilities, and I felt competent in my technical skills, but maybe just didn't feel the confidence in doing some of the things with my staff that the program has challenged me to do. So one of the goals I set for myself was year one was to took 3 of my team members to lunch to talk about their future, and that's something I probably wouldn't have had on my parameter just kind of at the level of management that I'm at today. Maybe something I would have thought maybe a partner or someone else would have done, and maybe not a manager, but it's opened my communication level with my staff, which has been great.
Well, I think in the first meetings we had with Sam, he started recommending some good books, and Maester's True Professionalism really is the hallmark of our profession. I didn't even get through the foreword to the book, and it was like, man, he's talking about us.
Gosh, there have been many aha moments. The first one was the very first session, and we talked about partner accountability and being on the same page and having a united vision. And as a result of that, we actually transitioned a partner out of the firm within months of that first session. And that was very difficult. It was something that we were already talking about, but it gave us the courage and really the understanding as to why that needed to happen. And it had a very positive impact on the firm. A lot of times a partner leaves, and that's a very negative thing, but this was very positive. It was handled very professionally, and we still have a very good relationship with him. I'm not sure we would have ended up with that result without the involvement with the HBF initiative.
I think it was, again, we have to do that. Aha, here's the way, here's the tool to get us there. That's that consistent aha that we have, but that we went through. I mean, we are fully embraced and on board with the partner evaluations and the partner goal setting process that was rolled out through the high performance firm workshop. We never could have come up with that on our own.
Getting the right people on the bus, getting the wrong people off the bus, that is just so true, because we have seen it with other accounting firms that we've spoken to that we're in discussions about merging into our firm. And we have seen some incidences where they kept too many of the wrong people on the bus. So we're now cautious about merging those particular firms into our firm. That's number one. And number two, the point about focusing on people's strengths and putting those people on the right seats on the bus, rather than focusing on our weaknesses. In our profession, because we're so critical, we always tend to focus on the weaknesses rather than building up the strengths. So for me, those are the 2 major points that have hit home over the past year from the ELA presentations and the conferences.
I think for me, before the program, you'd read articles, and I understood that certain leadership issues were important, but I never really had the time carved out in a systemic way to think about it. And so I think that's really been the biggest aha moment, is having this system in place where once a month I'm doing calls, once a month I'm focusing on things with my mentor, working on the special project. It's given this stricter space for me to work on these things, and that's given me the time to reflect. Even coming to the seminars once a year, it's allowed me that breathing space to take a step back and see how I can integrate these ideas into the work that I'm doing on a daily basis. And so it's made it tons more effective than maybe just having read some of these books on my own before the program.
Well, I think it's just that the whole concept of don't leave anything to chance. I think the whole issue is that when we're going to work each day, there's so much to do. You're there for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. but it's really about focusing your energy and making sure that you're completing each task to the best of your ability. No matter if it's the smallest task or the hardest task, you want to make sure you give 100%. And set an example for those below you to show that, no matter what the project is, that you're there, you're giving your best. Hopefully that will resonate with them in their future.
There were so many of them, and even after the session today, the continuing of, we still have to do that. We've made great progress. Sam has always said, and Tim, it was a 2-year program, but it's a 5-year journey, and we're now 3 years into it, and we've had great progress, but we've still got a ways to go. So it's not a bad aha to say we're still not there, but yet, hey, we've still got some work to do. So, and knowing that our guides are going to be there to help us through these next 2 years is just invaluable.